Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to remove and replace the ABS hydraulic pump from this Audi A6. On some Audis from this generation, the control module is going to be inside the cabin. Hopefully in another video, once I get everything I need, I can show you how to program that and check it out. So first let's see how to remove this pump from here. And before starting this job, make sure that you've got some brake fluid. On the pump itself, you're going to find 6 lines. 2 of them are going to come from the brake booster and 4 of them are going to be for each wheel of the car. So these 2 are the input and return line. We got to remove first the input line in order to drain the fluid out of the system, so we're not going to make a mess here. You'll notice that the input and return line are a little bit bigger. You're going to need a 13 millimeter. So let's see, and have prepared a bottle. Okay. So with the input line in the bottle, I'm going to go ahead and press on the brakes inside the cabin. So now let's go ahead and remove the electric connector. You gotta lift this and then you're gonna be able to pull this lever and the connector should come out as well. Next, let's take aside this coolant reservoir. We just need a little bit of more working space down here. I'm gonna use this rubber cord. You gotta press it here like that and then it comes out. Next, let's take out this cover. You have to remove the lines from here so you can make space for the ABS to move, because otherwise you have to bend this line, which is something that you don't want. Alright. With a 24 millimeter wrench, we gotta remove this sensor from here. This pump should be free now. Let's unplug this coolant level sensor. And now we can take out the ABS pump. Alright, so I've got the pump here on the car battery. And if you look very closely on the pump, you're gonna see that on the connector side, you'll find 2 very thick pins. These are going to be the 12 volt input for the pump itself. And the rest of them are going to be the command for the solenoids, which are going to be open and closed for each wheel in order to send the braking power to one wheel or another, depending on what the wheel sensor will detect. So I will connect the negative terminal on the pin, the lower pin, and the positive on top, and you should hear the pump working. And of course you might expect some fluid to come out. And again, this pin is the negative and this one is the positive. Now actually the installation back is gonna be the challenge. Let's see, we gotta match these lines back and match the angle as well. If these nuts don't go correct in the correct angle, you're gonna find leaks, and that's a very big problem actually, because once you cross thread one of these terminals, it's gonna be very bad. It's kind of, you have to replace the ABS pump again. So take your time in order to find the correct thread. So you gotta first do it by hand and feel the threads. If it doesn't go easy, then take it out. That's the only way to go. Do not use any wrench at this point. If you look closely, for example, this line needs to go 90 degrees, right? But the line itself is not 90 degrees, so you have to bend it back and make it be 90 degrees again, because otherwise those threads will not go straight in there. So make sure that this line is as 90 degrees as possible in all direction, and then the nut will follow. So I'm going to use the wrench, but I will not force at all, just easy. If it goes easy, I continue. If not, I don't continue. And don't worry about bending these lines. They are made to be bent, and of course you cannot bend them like 190 degrees. You have to look from 2 directions, from this side and from this side, because the bolt can be 90 degrees when you look from this side, but when you look from the other side, it might be a little bit bended, right? So that's why it's important to check from both angles, right? 90 degrees angles. So you can see this guy, can go by hand, right? That's what you want to see. It has to go very easy, just like that, you see? I don't apply any force. Because if this doesn't go straight on 90 degrees, this flare down here will not sit properly on that rounded hole, and that's how the leaks will occur. The fluid will come by the threads and it will leak over time. It's not going to be a massive leak, but still over time you might lose brake fluid, and that can be dangerous on a long journey. And now once all the lines are connected, go ahead and put the new fluid on. You need to bleed the brakes a little bit, so just start the engine, add the fluid, check out the level, which is marked over here. Try to press on the brakes and check out for air bubbles to come out from the top here. And of course, after a couple of drives, you gotta check again the brake fluid. It's easy to check, and top up if it's required. Okay guys, that was it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will try to answer to all of your questions. Also check out the other videos I made about this Audi A6 if you have this car. I'm gonna put a link with the playlist in the description below. Also, if you are new to this channel and you want to see more car repair videos from me, click that subscribe button as well. I'm going to publish a lot of maintenance, repair and diagnose videos on different cars. So stay tuned and I will see you soon.